You know, like in my team, he just doesn't look as pretty anymore.
Yeah,
Like a mid
I know what you
icon.
mean.
Like who wants him there anymore?
No way! Off.
Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today we are looking at the player moments, the icon moments in fact. George Best. I was lucky enough to get him out of my icon pack just the other day. Robbie is joining me. How do you feel, Robbie, about the fact that I got him?
I'm very jealous. If you've not seen my icon pack, boys, go check it out. I assume it's already uploaded. Not quite the level of George Best, I'll say that. So I'm very jealous, Jack. What are your first impressions? I know you're a United fan. He's a player close to your heart.
He is.
Did he live up to it? Was he good?
Listen, Rob, alright, this is going to outrage people.
Me included, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's worth the coins at all, really.
Okay.
He's so expensive for a 4-star medium player.
He is, yeah. He's 1.3 mil.
Yeah, and that's like even after the market's kind of had a bit of a, you know, shit the bed a little bit.
Wobble, yeah.
The dribbling, Robbie, I will say, we'll start on his dribbling, was amazing. I'm going to say the best left stick, I think, in the game that I've used.
It's not surprising. He has got 98 dribbling. 99
There's a lot of 99s
yeah.
in there as well, and he's lean.
Yeah.
So I've got no arguments with how he feels when he's actually on the ball. In fact, like I say, he's one of the best that I've used.
Yeah.
But, Robbie, you're spending that many coins on a player, you want them to have one of the 5s.
You do,
You need.
yeah.
If this guy, Robbie, if he had 5-star skills, I genuinely would feel comfortable with paying that amount of money.
Yeah, yeah.
But he doesn't, and I can't help but look at a certain peg-legged man
Yeah.
in the mighty Garincha, Robbie.
The GOAT himself, as they say.
The GOAT, who regularly sells for about 1.4 mil, which is not all that far away from
It's
from
basically the
Best.
same, isn't it, really?
Yeah, essentially. And I'd argue he's a better player.
Just because of the skills, really.
Just because of skills, and I think he's a bit more versatile as well, Garincha.
Yeah. Would you argue Garinch is more of a cam, whereas as Best is more of a striker?
Best is a striker, definitely, or like a very luxury winger, because his passings, in terms of like his in-game stats, aren't that great, really.
Yeah, no, they're not.
If we're being brutally honest, but as a striker, I think Best has got a unfortunate time for me in the club because I've got 2 strikers that I'm in love with: Kylian Mbappe, player a month, and then Moments Cantona.
Yeah.
And I think
Tough
both of those.
one.
I think both of those are better, Rob.
Okay. Do you think he's going to stay in your team? Do you think you're going to employ him as a winger, maybe?
Absolutely going to stay in the team, Rob. He's like I say, having him untradeable, mate. I feel very lucky having him untradeable. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I can see how good he is, but I just don't think he's worth the price at all. And that's going to reflect on his score. For me, I've been using him striker to get clips in 4-1-2, but mainly I've been playing like 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, and he's been playing on the wing, and he is really good there because we always say, don't we, Rob? When you've got a winger and he can score, you're very happy.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, usually you just like you cheap out on your wingers, so you just get someone fast. But when you actually spend the money or have a sick untradeable there, you can tell, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. And he, for me, is that untradeable. So I don't feel bad sticking him out on the wing because I didn't spend any coins on him in a way. However, for striker, I just think it's a bit disappointing not having one of the 5s. I think mainly the skills, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And then his work rates, Rob. You know that I don't like medium.
Yeah, you hate it, don't you?
He does feel a little bit lazy.
Okay.
You know, somewhat maybe quite symbolic, really, of what it was like in real life, perhaps. Towards his later years, but I don't know. I just feel like he doesn't make the runs that I want him to do. But when he does make them, I'm like, holy shit, he's in the right place. His shooting is amazing, Robbie, which we'll touch on in just a bit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of him being in that right place, which doesn't happen enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, I get you. So, in terms of his shooting, is it up there with the best you've used? I mean, 96 finishes off the bat is crazy.
You will see, lads, one of the clips that I did, I gave green time finish, just a power shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That took the keeper's bollocks off, honestly. It was unbelievable. Some of the better shooting I've used definitely in the game. I think him, Mbappe and Cantona are all kind of on that. You know, you get to a certain level where and then you kind of plateau, don't you? You can only get so good. And I think he's firmly up there. His finishing, it feels very nonchalant. You know, it doesn't feel like it's difficult with him, which is always, a big plus for people. I think for some guys, Rob, this guy will be an amazing striker. Like,
I suppose for people that don't use skills, it'll be amazing, won't it?
Yeah, top tier. You know, people that just rely on left stick and shot cancels and such. But for me, mate, give me the ball roll sculpt and I'm a happy man. He doesn't have it, but he's still really good. He's really fast.
Yeah.
I don't think he's quite at like Vinicius level, to be honest with you. Player on Vinicius will forever be my pace baseline on this game.
Yeah, he's ridiculous, isn't he?
He's so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, best isn't quite there, but he is still rapid. You know, he can still break away from defenders really quite easily, to be honest. But
yeah,
he's just, you know, he's like obviously he's got 95, but so he's not 99. I did use a hawk on him.
Okay.
So it was 99, but it didn't feel like that in game.
Lack of traits as well. He's not only got flair and technical dribbler, so no outside foot shot finesse shot.
I'd say I think if he had outside foot, that'd really help. Really help. We always say it, don't we? When a player's not got 5-star, but they've got amazing shooting and that trait, it feels like they've got 5-star anyway.
Yeah.
Because they kind of naturally take them on the outside of the foot and they just end up scoring more of those chances.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a weird one, Rob. I feel like I should be buzzing with him because I was when I packed him and I still am.
Yeah.
But it's just he's come at the wrong time in a way. It's like I've been pushing Cantona back to Cam and I don't like him there, Rob. I don't like Cantona at Cam. I might be using him at centre mid in a 4-1-2. I've used him there a little bit.
Cantona or Best?
Best.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got 59 defending, which is sort of on the borders of usable.
You don't immediately look at it and think, oh, that's shit. But
no, exactly.
He's quite weirdly enough, even though he's only got 50. I can't believe he's only got 57 aggression. He actually does feel quite tenacious. He's got something about him that is quite good. But stamina, Rob, 89 is not the greatest.
No, it's not.
It's
really.
like he's just got a couple of key things that are holding him back from being a true meta player. You know, you think a few years ago when he was, you know, when he was just an icon.
Yeah.
He was up there with the most meta players. Yeah,
I had him untradeable. I think it was like FIFA 17. He was
he had
crazy.
a SBC, didn't I think we both did it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he was crazy. It's a shame because last year they actually upgraded him to high medium on his moments.
Yeah.
I wish they had done on this one. I think it would really help out the card.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame. Yeah. Go on then, why don't you take us through the end card, Jack? I'm intrigued to see what you've given him. He seems like you liked him, but maybe a little bit overshadowed.
I've given him a 9.5.
Yeah, I think that's sort of what I expected.
Listen, lads, the things I'm being critical. He's 1.3 million coins. He's so expensive. He's still an amazing card. You'll have so much fun with him. I know when he's on the ball for me, I do have a lot of fun. It's just that the work rates are a problem and the lack of skills is a problem. But if you don't, if you kind of trigger runs a lot anyway, and you don't really use skills, I don't think it's going to be a big problem. Value, I've given him a 3, Rob. I think this card is really overpriced.
Yeah, that's not great.
For one, he's Northern Ireland. You'll see in the best links, there's not bloody many.
No. He's
also a right wing, so he doesn't really help with chem at all, in terms of just being an icon.
Yeah, it's tough.
I just think he's really expensive just because of his face stats. His face stats are insane, but when you take a closer look at his in-games, there are a couple that are lacking.
Yeah.
But more so, it's probably the like I said, the work rates and the skills and that I thought would drive this card down. He feels like a 900k type of card, maybe, like on a good day.
I get that.
I've written in my notes, I'd prefer to have Tiffin Mbappe than this guy at striker. About the same price.
That's player of the month, isn't it? Yeah. It's the exact same card, right?
It's the exact same card, yes.
Yeah, he's fantastic, by the way, boys.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's so steep, I think, for the price.
Yeah. Like
I say, I think sub 1 mil, even like 800k and below, I'd be like, you know what, I can get behind that. I can understand. Yeah. But you've got players that aren't that much, like Cantona, for example, is only 200k more than him, and it's like it's night and day how much of an impact Cantona's brought to the team. And then if you're looking at wingers, like Gelson's only 400k and he's up to a 90 now.
He's got 5-star skill as well.
There's too many alternatives to this card. There's nothing that holds him, that makes him feel unique.
That sets him apart, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, he's a really fast, good shooter of the ball, decent winger. It's, you look down the FUT bin popular, there's millions of those cards.
Yeah.
Absolutely millions of them. So there's nothing really that makes him stand out. But,
so
with that being said,
for people like you that have packed him, it's still a
dub. Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm buzzing to have him untradeable.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those cards though, Rob, where untradeable, you're buzzing, if you pack him tradable, obviously sell
Don't
him.
go and buy him, yeah.
But I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one. I think when he comes down a bit more, you know, even if you get an SBC for like 900k or below, I think it's probably worth it, depending on the team that you've got already.
Yeah.
And there we
Absolutely.
go. Best chem style, Hawk. I don't think there's I mean, maybe I'll use him on the wing. I'm tempted to maybe give him an engine, just so I can boost his pace and his passing.
He has got 99 pace, 98 shooting, 98 dribbling with a Hawk, which is a bit crazy.
It is nuts. It is nuts. Absolutely nuts. But links, Johnny Evans, Icon United as well. So, you know, link them together. Stuart Dallas, also a baller. And then Stephen Davis, Old Northern Ireland. I thought about putting Brendan Rodgers, but, you know, he is a manager after all.
Yeah. Well, there you are, boys.
It, Rob. It's one of them.
He's good, but not the best, I suppose you could say.
There you go. Very apt finish, Rob.
Boys, if you've enjoyed that, make sure you smash the like button, hit subscribe button as well, ding that notification bell. We are bringing you daily uploads on the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us on Twitch as well. Looking to stream a couple of nights a week. We rip Icon packs on there. We have good vibes. We chill with you boys. Make sure you do that. Follow us on Twitter as well for all the updates. In the meantime, I've been Robbie.
I've been Joe.
We've been Backpage Gaming. See you later.
See ya.